All right. So we are live on the YouTube channel Transparency and Merit, also the X channels Transparency and Merit, the X channel, uh, the X channel Walk Against the Woke, which is Walk Woke, and the other X channel, formerly known as Twitter, Mr. Midnight Movie.
And this is Transparency and Merit. I don't even know if you said it.
Yeah, I did. I believe I did anyway. I may have, I did say it, and I am enjoying the day.
Oh,
And
today was nice.
it was, you know what? The weather was good, man. Good weather for balling, or pickleball or whatever enjoyment you want to get out of it, Joey. It's a nice day.
Sometimes the weather is so nice that it will motivate you out of the chair.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That was one of those days. That was. So yeah, we are in Southern California. A lot of people are tuning in from more of the middle of the country, which is kind of interesting. Kind of like that. Like to see that.
So you know where people are tuning in from and where they're coming in. That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, just I'm going by the simple statistical breakdown that YouTube gives us. It's a nice little scattering. I like it. It's growing.
That's good. That's good. It's good that it's growing, and it's good that things are abound.
I'll tell you something right now, dude. We have an old blog, mrmidnightmovie.blogspot.com. It's an old blog, and it may have been attached to the .com. I can't remember even. That is getting so much traffic. I think we got we got over 4,000
I wonder, can we attach
hits last month?
Because I just recently showed that I can go on all my Twitter pages. I'm wondering if I can do that on some of my other social media pages.
You sure can. Yeah, we should figure out a way. I don't even know anymore what the best. There used to be software that you can get that you could have on your desktop. Basically, all the social networks just all there for you. I think that's one of the I'll use to sign up to organize.
So I was watching the movie The Swimmer, and
I gotta see this. I gotta see that.
And I'd only seen really bits and pieces of it, and it is like, I mean, to me, Burt Lancaster is good in the film, but part of me would have liked to have seen that film could almost be remade with a different actor who's a little bit more low key.
Well, Burt Lancaster is like a serial overactor.
Yeah,
I think that was his thing, right? Overacting, like I think was his MO.
Yeah, although I still like the film, I mean, to me, the actor that I'm a fan of, who didn't overact, in my opinion, was Paul Newman. Paul Newman really, if you was a person that underacted.
Yeah, he was a minimalist for sure.
And I think, I don't know. I mean, and Clint Eastwood also is someone who underacts as well. On average, you look at his film. I mean, that's, and from my understanding, it was Sam Peckinpah when he was directing. I think he directed a few episodes of Rawhide. Told him less is more, and I've heard that too. Like in film, in stage acting, you want to be a little bit more broad, and in film acting, a lot of times you want to be less because the camera catches everything, and it hears everything, and every little thing up there on the screen it sees. And for the most part, I mean, there are times when you want to be big and broad, but for the most part, you should strive to be understated.
Yes, I think that's for sure. I mean, now it seems less. I don't know. I don't know if I can compare now and then with actors, but it just seems like maybe there was a lot better acting back then, and I feel part of that is that they had such dense scripts to remember that they really were working on like maybe an that overdrive. You know what I mean? They kind of get into that zone and really pull off some pretty amazing performances, especially with when it came to like. Have you ever seen the movie Network? Oh, this is the example I'd like to use. In Network, there's a few of them, but there is one incredible uh, speech that's given by the corporate head to the priest. I don't know if you remember that. It's such a powerful scene, and it's just dripping with truth, and it's just some of the finest bit of cinema you'll ever see.
Yeah, no, I remember that scene. I There are things that I'm kind of reminded of, but I mean, if we're talking about the '70s, but if we're talking about beyond that, when film first came into play in the '30s, particularly when it came into talkies in the '30s and '40s, uh, they acted often like stage. If you look at the films, they acted often similar to stage actors,
Right.
and it wasn't until the 1950s and really the 1960s when I think that film acting became more, really differentiates itself
Oh yeah.
from the theater. And I'll be honest with you, I think in some ways, like as far as sitcom writing, it's gotten a lot better. Um, I think the one thing though that we have seen in time is just when people speak off the cuff and they speak through their emotions, they're not that intelligent and they're not that well thought out. And that might be me too. I get emotional like a bitch man too. As you see,
No, I think we all do. Are you kidding me? No, of course. I always put my foot in my mouth.
yeah.
I don't. Sometimes I say things just to kind of rattle the cage when I feel it needs to kind of, but it's not always necessary, and that's a little extra. And I don't strive to do that. I kind of just go about my business most of the time. But yeah, yeah. Sometimes you need to just rattle the cage a little bit.
Well, I mean, as you see on my Stoicom transparency and merit, but you see underneath is recovering drama queen, and
Hmm.
I'm still recovering at times. Now that sign has been taken off. Did you take that off, Joey?
What sign?
I had Stoic Calm, Transparency and Merit, and then underneath I had Recovering Drama Queen.
Oh, I didn't see that. Sorry.
No, that's okay. But did you take those? Did you take those signs off our?
No, I
Did you?
just put up transparency and merit just now.
I think when you did that, it took our thing off there. But that's fine. But no, I mean, like I am a recovering drama queen. I can become a bitch man like the rest of them, for the
Oh
best of and say bitch man stuff.
you got into the drama quite a bit, but and for the record, I mean, I think you and I both seem to find our way to drama a little bit more than maybe the average. I could be wrong.
But I mean, verbal self defense is oftentimes like physical self defense. It's best sometimes to hold back on the person and let them come to you, and then they're open
Yeah,
to a zinger. And if someone's emotional,
Use it
you're
to
gonna
your.
get you're gonna get emotional too. But some of these people, they say such stupid things and such hyperbolic things. It's like, how do you have this many followers saying this? And I don't know. I there's a part of me. The one thing I think about the olden days, or the days of years past, is people in legacy media had respect for their craft and their integrity, and I don't think they have that anymore. I think they're far
Right.
more emotional than they used to be, and they can't, for whatever reason. And I don't know if they see themselves as they are, if they care. And to me, if you don't care, okay. But I would, like, anyone who sponsors you, I wouldn't want to pay any money if I could help it, you know? And particularly if you try to censor people, I certainly would wish not to spend money with anyone who tries to censor the average American,
Right.
the average person, And I think a lot of these nonprofits have made the internet kind of shitty. They kind of suck, what they've done. And my thing is, you've taken away our toys. Why don't we take away your toys, your money? The ability, they've had the ad apocalypse, and then with the ad apocalypse comes the algorithm. They've changed the algorithm. They've changed they've taken away the ability for people to, and the people who've done this, they've taken away the ability for them to comment, and they've taken away the thumbs up, thumbs down ratio. You used to be able to, like, if someone didn't like your show, they give you a bunch of thumbs down. But the people who were censoring and being the censor bosses, they were getting thumbs down, and they didn't like it. They couldn't handle it, and then they took it off from themselves, and that's okay. You can, like, you're not liked, but then they did it for everybody else, and I'm like, why do it for everybody else? I want to see who likes and doesn't. I don't care if 1,000 people, if one person, me, likes it, and 20 people dislike it. I want to hear from them. I don't care. I don't have to agree with what the masses say.
It'd be nice.
I mean, the thing is, if the masses agree with me, they agree with me. I'd like to think that the masses, it can make some kind of sense. Maybe the masses are asses. Sometimes they are. But we'll never know that because of, we'll never know what, we may never know because of these nonprofits who think they know better than everybody else. And it just sucks. I mean, it sucks what they've done, and it sucks the way they've skewed reality. And I think that reality has been skewed all over the place, and I think it's been skewed for everybody. And that's stinky poo. Caca caca.
Well, from my perspective, there is only one reality, and it really bugs me when somebody wants to go off and live their truth. I'm sorry, there's only one truth. There's your version of it, my version of it, and what exists. But yeah, there's not some sort of like way to transform it to match your lifestyle and your world. Give me a break.
Well, my thing is,
get over your pea-brained, egocentric selves.
how much of society is based on a person's ego, and how much of it is based on their true self? How much is a person being authentic? And to me, I see, like, on social media, you see a lot of fakes out there, a lot of phony baloney. Phony baloney.
Phony baloney. I tell you. And that's one thing I think, aside from our kind of silly comedy sketches, like, I think I don't think we really put on a whole lot.
Dude, the day that I tried to do the tough guy act, I mean, that was.
I've done that.
Well, that's, I mean,
Same with the old softy too. You know, the real kind, gentle approach doesn't work.
Oh, I'm very gentle and I'm very good, or I'm a
Too soft.
I think I can eat my own caca.
I'm so well spoken. You will eat all of my words.
Oh, I'm so well, fuck it, man. I mean, I mean, the tough guy, that's an act. I mean, and sometimes you believe it. You're filled with rage, and then that person, the other person is filled with rage and skill, and then or he's tougher than you, and then it's like you become a dog with your tail between your legs.
One thing we know is it's not sustainable to live that way. It just, by nature will fizzle out.
Yeah, I mean, we all get old.
I don't know. Some people seem to think it works.
I think what you should do is get some weights. When you're feeling rage, lift some weights. Hit a heavy bag and do some working out. Take a shower.
Exercise is a must anyways.
Yeah. Go next to
the more you understand your body, I think the more you can deflect a lot of life's curveballs.
Yeah, just go out and get, just work out, man. Lift a few weights. I think I'm gonna buy some more weights, man. Lift some weights. Lift some weights. I wish I had a place for a heavy bag. I used to love hitting the heavy bag, hitting the speed bag.
This one guy said, I used to play a lot of pickup basketball. I remember this one guy said, you don't play basketball to get in shape. You get in shape to play basketball. And even though I had a lot of basketball experience at the time, I understood that it actually applied to like a lot of areas of my life. So I used to use that as my kind of one of my little phrases. Basketball is life. But now, without any knees left, I don't think that's true.
Just get or get a weight, get a weight set, man. Get a good weight set. Just start lifting a little, just like, lift. I mean, there's a good pain and there's a bad pain. Yeah. There's a good pain and there's a bad pain.
Yeah.
The good pain is when you get out and you work out and you get a sweat and then you take a shower because you hurt a little bit and that good pain comes. And there are all kinds of things that you can do. And again, there was a couple of dopey people that said things on Twitter that were kind of stupid.
What did they say? I missed it.
I don't want to get, you know what I mean? It's not really important, but they've said, there's just a lot of hyperbolic behavior out there. And
were they responses to comments you made, or were they just comments that you found?
The comments that I found, and it's like, good God, you get to realize how stupid and hyperbolic people are.
Yeah.
And I just point them out, and then I'm just like, yeah, I'm done with you. What's your point? You're hyperbolic and you're stupid. You want a cookie? You want a cookie? Here's a cookie. I'm gonna throw it to you. You go away now. Go away.
What if those people are your supervisor at work?
If they're my supervisor at work, then
not that you would know, but I'm just saying, how does that manifest?
Luckily, I haven't turned into that, but I have had difficult people, and sometimes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, me too.
Sometimes, to get that golden ticket, you have to put on a performance. That's part of work. I didn't get the golden ticket. I got some golden tickets in life, and I didn't get those golden tickets by being an asshole to people and telling them how I fucking feel. I got golden tickets because I bit my tongue and I was like, what can I do for you? How can I help you? You've got what I want.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a bum on the street. You're telling someone who's got some means, well, hey, what can I do to get, what can I do to get some more? What can I do to get some more cookies?
How do I get more? How do I get more of these chocolate chip cookies?
Oh yeah. Now, Joey, do you like chocolate chip cookies soft or hard? I can have them either way.
Yeah, I can have them either way, but I like soft better. I think
fresh out of the, like on a cold day, fresh out of the oven. Now, on a hot day, now, do you like Rocky? You don't like Rocky Road ice cream, do you?
I do. What are you talking about? Of course I do.
Oh, isn't that delicious?
I think so.
Uh,
Yeah. Um,
I think
I also like what is it called? Spumoni, the 3 chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. That's
it's was that Cosmopolitan
yeah.
Spumoni. Yeah,
Where's Smony?
Schmoni.
Give me
Now, do you
some
like?
Smony.
Now, what do you like better, ice cream or frozen yogurt?
Come on, ice cream. But you know what? Frozen custard is a one of my favorites.
No, I think we knew a guy who liked Rocky Road with vodka ice cream in it. With vodka
Yeah,
over. His name was Curtis.
we ever
Curdy.
need a few. Definitely Curtis.
Oh, Curtis. He had a great voice, by the way, but he left the internet because
Madonna. Do it. Madonna. The Titanic.
blank or blank. We just some of the things he would say was just hysterical.
Didn't his family own slaves? Was that a joke, or did they actually have?
Oh, that
I think it
was
was.
I mean, Debbie said that, and then Curdy Poo got a bug up his ass. Boo hoo, boo hoo. All they make is shit, and they make it without me. But yeah, we're working on. Joe and I we're working on a few things, and hopefully, we're putting our fishing rod out there. We're putting our worm on the hook, and hopefully, the worm.
Alex Stein, bite.
Alex Stein is kind of funny. I like Jimmy Dore. We can get into the other folks that we like. Anyway, Joey, what do you have to say before we call it a day?
Oh, I think we should come back strong with a movie show this weekend sometime. Maybe something else. But I think we've been 4 for 4 this week so far. So we're doing all right.
All right.
And I want to thank everybody. Make sure you like and subscribe. That's it.
All right.